Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting off in the National League East, the Miami Marlins held their opponent to just 2 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 11-0. They now have 5 straight wins. Wilmer Flores plated 3 runs on the day, helping the Mets get the best of the Brewers 6-5. The Phillies combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 3-2. The Reds pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners.
Fucking the lineup's all screwed up.
What did you think about what happened?
Oh, that's an absolute disaster. But what are you gonna do? I mean, you would never think he would do that, but it happens, I guess. I don't know why he would, but again, it's an absolute disaster considering the fact that nobody would have thought, of all people, he would be doing something like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're in the same boat as I am as far as that is concerned.
Yes, that was crazy.
I agree. Same with Batiste. Did you see what happened? I think a couple weeks ago.
Yes, I hate odor now.
Oh, I figured, yeah, considering the fact of what happened. But I mean, Batista kind of deserved it from last year in the postseason, if you can recall that.
Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Justin Nicolino is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, you look at the box score of his last outing, he threw 9 innings. So you'd think he'd get a win, right? Didn't get a decision. He'll be looking to get one here in this one.
Anthony Rendon strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Off tonight for Washington, third baseman Anthony Rendon.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. This Marlin Ball Club, Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, we know these guys can swing the bat. They're in the top third in the league in average. So they just need to keep stringing hits together, get a lead, and then keep it. And if you do that, you know you're going to be successful.
Jason Worth comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah, Bullard's got a pretty good strike zone all around. He'll miss a call every once in a while in the corners.
Cool.
What umpire doesn't?
And he lays off for ball one.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt.
Well, surprised he didn't go.
To even at 2-2. Lifted into center field. Yelich shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Giancarlo Stanton, if you've ever had an opportunity to watch him take BP, go watch it because it is unreal. Defensively, you can watch that as well. He's got a very good arm, and he shows surprising athletic ability for a big man out there. We'll see what he does in this one.
Bryce Harper will
Fucking
stand
Harper.
in, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the numbers tell us he's a much better hitter versus right-handers than he is against lefties. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
That's a double, maybe even a triple.
Center. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
And you know, I think we're starting to see, now that he's got some major league playing time under his belt, it's starting to come a little bit easier to him. He's starting to drive the ball, and he's starting to drive the ball with authority, too. And this is case in point as he winds up on second with a ringing double.
Martin Prado will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Soft liner toward first, but an easy play there at first as
Great job,
becomes the first out of the inning. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Steve?
Well, I think be aggressive at the plate. And this is a guy that's going to go in there and pound the strike zone. He doesn't walk many hitters. And so you have to attack that count, get up there, and be ready to swing early in counts.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play.
Boy, he's had a good batting average all season long. And then yesterday, boy, he just tacked on, didn't he? 5 hits in that one.
Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around third is Yelich being waved home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Already their second double of the ball game here in the first inning. He's not fooling too many guys out there to this point, that's for sure.
Good old Stanton.
Justin Bour will get his first opportunity here. Currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Boy, just an amazing season he's had so far, and he's in the top 5 in average. Maybe he can get enough hits to push himself into that #1 spot.
Hit out towards second. Murphy's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, we talk about the top catchers in the game. You talk about Molina, Posey, but Wilson Ramos, he does a lot of things really well. Very quick feet behind that plate, allows for him to get into a good throwing position, kind of stymie that running game. We'll see how he does in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, Zuna, what are you doing?
Taylor coming on. He's there to track it down.
Fuck no,
and that'll end the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Miami. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not
wow.
take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Where the fuck that misses? I have no idea.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Shit.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. Just can't seem to finish him off.
There we go.
Cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and you know what? I think we're going to see a lot of this. He's pitching backwards a little bit here. It's a two-strike cut fastball running in, and that guy is no match up there at the plate.
Daniel Murphy will stand in now as we take a look there at his splits between April and May. Drilled to first. Bohr gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Now a ball lined to the left side. The 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, wow. If I didn't swing at that shit.
1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 3-2 now.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Grounded to short.
Hurry up, hurry up. Holy shit.
Plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Derek Dietrich will stand in, coming off a 2-home-run game a night ago.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
JT Realmuto will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
Well, it's still early in the season, but the first several weeks have been pretty impressive for this guy. We're just anxious to see if he can just keep this pace up.
And a ball 1-0. Eric, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip, so lately they're in a bit of a hole.
That's a double play ball. Fuck.
Could be ready to break out right here.
On to first, and they get them both.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
It was bullshit. That's what it was.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground.
3 outs.
Rendon is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Michael Taylor will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fastball
wow.
on and missed for the first out.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Trey Turner is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd. Tanner Roar will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1, 2, 3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control.
And
0-2.
strike 3.
You kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
Oh,
he's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Maybe right here. Sit down. Oh,
fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 now.
Wow.
With 2 away, and the base is empty.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
Got a fucking hit.
That's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Anthony Rendon will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Damn it.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
That's in there.
Shit.
And it'll run the count to full.
Swung.
3-2.
There we go.
Him swinging, and that will
a lot of
end
3
the
ball
inning.
counts, so too many.
1 left for Washington. They trail this one 1-0. Justin Nicolino digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
Of course.
Taylor is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1 pitch out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Christian Yelich is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fly ball heading for the alley. Taylor is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Third baseman number 14.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his 2nd hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. You could see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Martin Prado now as he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
A tag for 1. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball
Wow.
here as you'll take a look at ball 1-0.
That didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that two-seam fastball.
It's sharply toward third, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Fucking
Justin
Stanton.
Moore stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here. even though it's
Fucking
still
ground
early.
out.
On the ground to third. And the
Jesus.
2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Jason Worth is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a
Game's
high
flying
strike
by
to
already.
begin
Already
the
the 4th
at-bat.
inning.
It's
Holy
0-1.
shit.
Can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
Well, it's becoming pretty clear
Victory.
that that's how they want to attack him. Run that cutter in on his hands, hopefully get him to hit something down on the label.
So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys topping out so far in the low 90s, 93 for one guy, 91 for the other. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to
Wow.
take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Ryan Zimmerman stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Right.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Pulls this one in the air
Oh.
out to left. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. The tag,
Oh, he's out.
they'll get
Holy
him at
shit.
second, and with that, the side is retired.
That's a hell of a fucking
3
throw.
3 down for Washington.
Wow.
It remains 1-0. Marcell Ozuna is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Holy shit. That's a hell of a throw.
Lined hard toward right center. And they'll start
That's
this inning
single.
off with a base hit as that one's through.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Derek Dietrich will dig in. He singled his first time around. Line to the right
fuck.
side, but foul. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Pulled toward right center field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, catcher,
JT Realmuto will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Shot to third. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And a strong effort by Worth, but he's in there at third.
That's how you execute a hit and run.
You'll see a first pitch hit and run, but it worked out here. Usually you see it when the batter's ahead in the count. 1-0, 2-1, sometimes even 1-1. But they roll the dice right away, and it pays off perfectly.
Hopefully he doesn't fucking hit into a double play. That's all we need.
Here's Echeverria now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a
That was
ball and a
close.
strike.
Now with runners at the corners, up by 1 with 1 away, Look, some managers, they will at least consider the possibility of a hit and run here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runners off for second. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there.
Works for me. That's a base hit, maybe, for an error. One of the two.
It's an infield single, and the runner will score from third.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Justin Nicolino comes forward to swing the bat, but he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach it here with one away.
No, he's not bunting.
Not automatic, but the usual thought right here is to stay out of the double play and get those two guys into scoring position.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Damn.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with one away.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. In is Christian Yelich. As he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first.
You ain't getting two, but
second for one, on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Well, I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't come home with this ball. That's always going to be a tough turn at second for the double play, and you know you're only going to get one, so why not take the lead runner at home to save yourself a run?
I would have thought so.
Martin Prado gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Damn.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
But here you go from above. First pitch of the at-bat. Why not just send it right back up the middle and pick up the RBI? Well, that's about as simple as this game can be right there.
Giancarlo Stanton will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
This is line to left. Worth
oh!
Get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full. The Marlins on top, 4-0. Daniel Murphy heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. First pitch on its way.
Daniel Murphy.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher.
Sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Center fielder number 3.
Now to the plate, Michael Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches.
Strike 3.
But now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Strike 3 right here. Sit down.
And full count as that misses.
Wow.
It's 3-2 now. Trey Turner would be next. Swing and a miss, and
got him that change. Works for me.
Nationals gone in order. They're down 4-0. Justin Bohr comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
First baseman, Justin.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is
couldn't wait on that.
For strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off with that one. That's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Marcell Ozuna will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Marcell Ozuna.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you have a look there at the Marlins leaderboard, you can see he currently ranks second in that department.
That's all right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.
Definitely one of the guys they depend on to make things happen.
Derek Dietrich will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Trey Turner will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 0-2 delivery. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Here we go on an 0-2 count. All you have to do is start that thing right down the middle of the plate and then just let it work its way in. Hopefully get a swing through or maybe even a shattered bat.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Clint Robinson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Robinson.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
Strike 3.
Taken high and deep to right. Stanton looking up. Gone.
Wow, really?
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. Anthony Rendon will stand.
You gotta be kidding me.
Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Here's Jason Worth.
Fucking get nailed.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I tell you, you do not want to buzz this guy's tower.
Well, looks like I gotta knock that slider down because there's no way.
No errors so far for the Nationals. Oh, could
You
it be
gotta
3
be
in a
kidding
row?
me.
Back goes Ozuna to the track, to the wall. Gone. Incredible. They're down by just a run after back-to-back-to-back home runs. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and
Get the
drilled
fuck
him.
down.
Ryan Zimmerman stands
Wow.
in. He was opposed at second, trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down. And they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
Right back at him and off his glove.
Wow.
First, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Gotta hope he's okay on the mound.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good changeup there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one.
You gotta be kidding me right now.
There. And he
Thank
struck
you.
him
Holy
out. Good
shit.
pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
So stepping in, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into
Thank
the
God.
outfield. And
Jesus.
his underhanded throw is in time for out number 3.
That was a
so they
joke.
get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Marlins 4 and the Nationals. Trevor Gott will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 62.
JT Realmuto will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th. And here's a ball hit
Pop
in the
out,
air.
like usual.
Turner ranging into the outfield, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting. Shortstop.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
You hear us talk about shutdown innings, and that's when you hold the team scoreless after you've scored in your half. Well, after his guys cut the lead down to 1, he's only 1 out away to a shutdown inning here.
Ichiro Suzuki will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
And second one. Only like 20 more hits. 20.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Hot shot to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it, and that's take it the other way for a base hit.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll get caught
Holy
chasing the bad
shit.
one there at strike 1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
In the dirt here, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this inning was going nowhere. All of a sudden, though, it's changed dramatically. A base hit, a wild pitch. Now, just like that, there's a runner in scoring position.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch to short. Turner over to his left. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Marlins leave one. Then it remains a 4-3 game. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Edwin Jackson is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Edwin Jackson.
Leading off the inning, Michael Taylor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Good curveball. Strike 2. In the air, out to right. Stanton is there. 1 down.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Trey Turner stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Stanton sprinting after it, and foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. Oh, no, he dropped it. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And
wow!
make it to third
How
safely,
did that
so the
happen?
tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone.
Well, I'm not sure exactly what the issue on this play was.
What the
He doesn't
fuck
have too
just
far to go to
happened?
get this thing, and it
Just
looked like the ball
drops
was
it.
right in his sights the entire way. But it just didn't want to stick in his glove. Maybe he should take the trampoline out of his glove.
Matt Dendecker will come on to pinch hit here in a
Jesus.
big spot. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
And now with that runner on third and 1 away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Trying to hold the lead. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches.
Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. Throw gets him for the second out, but meanwhile the tying run is in to score.
And here he knows all he needs is a ground ball to tie this thing up.
It wasn't even his
so that's
fault.
all he's really shooting for, and he gets it done.
No,
Anthony Rendon
got
will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. Open stretch here in Miami, and we are tied 4-4.
Lovely.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
Martin Prado will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Hit to short. Turner has it. A quick out number one.
The right fielder, number 27.
Giancarlo Stanton ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little
A
extra
little
pep in your
low,
step.
but all right.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Shot weakly to
Damn
the
it,
left.
Stanton.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting. First baseman.
Justin Bohr will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Now the 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field
foul.
corner. But this will be foul. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Swinging a ball
Wow.
hit softly on the ground. On
Another
the
ground
first,
out.
and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Miami down in order. Still all square at 4 apiece. Jason Worth will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Jason.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Just overmatched him there.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Ripped on the ground to first. That's Echeverria for 1.
That was fucking easy.
The double play.
Now batting.
Oh, that's a sweet play coming off the bag. This ball's pretty much smashed right at him. So he takes it on the 1-hop and then fires on to second to start the 3-6-3.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Nationals go quietly. This game's all tied at 4. Chris Heisey will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 14. Chris.
Marcelo Zuna digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Fielder. Marcel Ozuna.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Drilled to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
There you go. Back-to-back singles here to open up the inning, have him set up in a good position to break this deadlock.
JT Realmuto will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now this is slowly hit to short.
Shit.
Probably too slowly to get to.
Yeah,
he
it is.
turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there.
Now batting.
Danny Echeverria will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Well, a fly ball again here this time would be just what the doctor ordered, because a sac fly here would give him the lead.
Runner back safely. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It's alright. Works for me. I was figuring he was to be out, so.
Sometimes in a situation like this, you wonder if the delayed steal might be on from third. And this time it wasn't, and the throw was not even close at second base.
Oh,
Squeeze
shit.
attempt misses. And he'll be tagged out at the plate as the suicide squeeze doesn't quite work as planned. And there are suddenly 2 away. Here's the 1-1. Line drive to left. Heisey is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 4-4. Always a party in Miami Beach. Not too far from us here at Marlins Park. Set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Daniel Murphy ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Now batting.
Wilson Ramos stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Holy shit, that fucking almost cost me. Costed.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Michael Taylor is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. In there, 2-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Full count now, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Trey Turner will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Nationals leave 1. Score remains tied at 4. Stephen Drew will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Jonathan Papelbon comes on now trying to keep this ball game tied. Chris Johnson is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9.
If not, we're going to throw in.
This is in the air.
Oh, I thought that was gone for a minute.
Harper has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Well, you know as well as I do, EK, that there's a big difference between going the other way with a pitch and just flat out being late. That's why he couldn't really drive that ball to right field.
Papelbon comes set. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball to straightaway left. Heisey moves over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
We'll see.
Line toward right center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
The right fielder, number
Giancarlo Stanton has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
I think they are playing no doubles too. I don't even see Harper out there. Way the fuck out there.
Shot foul at the plate, strike one. Now here's a line drive. That gets down. It could be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And a
ball
relay
game
to the plate. And the Marlins have done it. They walk off a winner.
Attaboy, and he got a triple out of it.
No hesitation there rounding third. Wasn't even thinking about stopping. And he comes all the way around to score from first base with the winning run.
And the Marlins got a big lift here tonight from the contributions of this man,
Giancarlo
Stanton. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
And he stepped in knowing the game was on the line, and he was still aggressive. He found a pitch he could do something with, and he winds up winning the ball game.
He was fucking hauling ass too. He was what?
So that just about does it.
See, we could cycle,
and the crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching
MLB
The
Show.
For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 5-4. Good night from Miami.
Here now is our final.
Fucking one hit away from the fucking cycle too. 2 RBIs, 1 double, 1 no home runs. So, damn it. Sorry.